The UFC has always been a proving ground for the world's most ferocious and talented fighters. Legends are born here, and every year, a new generation of stars emerges to claim their spot in the spotlight. In 2024, the sport is poised for another seismic shift, as a fresh wave of contenders prepares to take the Octagon by storm. These are the names you need to know, the athletes who are ready to leave their mark on the sport and write their own chapter in UFC history. Get ready to witness the future of the UFC. Number 1. Shaktar Rakmanov, welterweight. This Kazakh phenom boasts an immaculate 16-0 record, showcasing a suffocating grappling style and thunderous striking. Nicknamed Nomad, Rakmanov has dismantled all comers in his UFC run, finishing 5 opponents and showcasing a well-rounded skill set. He's ready for a step up in competition, potentially against a ranked contender like Vicente Luque or Brian Barberena. Number 2. Erin Blanchfield, flyweight. Don't let her youthful appearance fool you. Blanchfield is a 23-year-old submission wizard with a 9-1 record. Her jiu-jitsu is world-class, and she seamlessly blends it with sharp striking to overwhelm opponents. After dominating Tayla Santos in her UFC debut, Blanchfield impressed by submitting veteran Mara Romero Barella. Look for her to climb the flyweight ladder quickly, potentially challenging the likes of Manon Fiorot or even Valentina Shevchenko in the future. Number 3. Mike Mott, lightweight. This 28-year-old American is a throwback to the brawler era of MMA, but with a surprisingly technical twist. Mott's relentless pressure and heavy hands have earned him a 9-1-1 record, with 7 of his wins coming by knockout. He's already finished notable names like Austin Hubbard and Matthew Semmelsberger, and his willingness to engage in slugfests makes him a fan favorite. Mott needs to work on his wrestling and takedown defense, but if he can shore up those weaknesses, he could find himself in the lightweight title mix within the next year. Number 4. Victoria Leonardo, strawweight. This Brazilian submission specialist has quietly amassed a 9-0 record, with 8 of those wins coming by tap-out. Leonardo's aggressive grappling and slick transitions make her a nightmare for any opponent. While she hasn't faced top competition yet, her recent dominant victory over Angela Hill showcased her growing confidence and technical prowess. Keep an eye on Leonardo as she climbs the strawweight rankings. She could be a future title contender. Number 5. Phil Hawes, middleweight. This 34-year-old veteran has finally found his groove in the UFC. After struggling to find consistency early in his career, Hawes has rattled off 4 straight wins, including impressive knockouts of Chris Weidman and Kyle Bochniak. His aggressive striking and heavy hands make him a dangerous opponent for any middleweight. If Hawes can stay focused and continue his winning streak, he could find himself challenging for the title as soon as 2025. Number 6. Adrien Janes, bantamweight. Hailing from Tijuana, Mexico, Adrien Janes is a 28-year-old bantamweight with a fiery fighting spirit and a knack for highlight reel finishes. Nicknamed El Pantera, the Panther, Janes boasts a 15-3 record, punctuated by 5 brutal knockouts in the UFC alone. His signature move is a devastating flying knee, as evidenced by his electrifying KO against Gustavo Lopez. Janes isn't just about raw power, he utilizes relentless pressure and sharp combinations to overwhelm opponents. His jab is a constant threat, and he seamlessly blends it with thunderous hooks and overhand rights. Watch for his unorthodox footwork and southpaw stance, which keep opponents guessing as he unleashes his arsenal. While Janes loves a good brawl, he's not a one-dimensional brawler. His takedown defense is improving, and he's showcasing a growing understanding of grappling and ground and pound. This well-rounded skill set, coupled with his explosive striking, makes him a dangerous threat to any bantamweight contender. Number 7. Victor Martinez, bantamweight. Don't let Victor Martinez's quiet demeanor fool you. This 28-year-old American grappler is a silent assassin in the 135-pound division. Undefeated in the UFC with 5 wins, Martinez is a suffocating wrestler with precise ground and pound that leaves opponents bruised and beaten. Martinez's background in Greco-Roman wrestling shines through in his Octagon performances. He possesses incredible takedown skills and maintains heavy top control, grinding down opponents with relentless pressure and pinpoint strikes. His submission skills are also formidable, evident in his slick rear naked choke finish against Andre Ewell. While wrestling is Martinez's bread and butter, he's not afraid to stand and trade. His boxing is crisp, and he throws stinging jabs and sharp counterpunches. Though not known for his knockout power, Martinez is calculated. Combinations and relentless pressure can wear down even the toughest opponents. Number 8. Ilia Tapua, featherweight. Hailing from the wrestling-rich country of Georgia, Ilia Tapua is a 25-year-old featherweight prospect with an unorthodox style and an insatiable hunger for violence. Nicknamed the GQQF, the Georgian Gangster, Tapua boasts a perfect 5-0 record in the UFC, with 4 finishes showcasing his explosive striking and smothering grappling. Tapua is a striking enigma. He throws wild, unorthodox punches from unusual angles, often catching opponents off guard and landing devastating blows. His spinning elbow knockout against Jai Herbert is a testament to his unpredictable yet potent striking arsenal. Don't underestimate Tapua's grappling. His wrestling pedigree shines through in his takedowns and top control, and he seamlessly transitions from striking to grappling, keeping opponents guessing. His submission skills are also dangerous, as evidenced by his rear naked choke finish against Adrien Janes. Number 9. Carlos Olafberg, light heavyweight. This New Zealander has bounced back from a tough debut loss to impress in his last 2 outings, showcasing his power and athleticism. Olafberg, a former professional kickboxer, holds a 2-1 UFC record with 2 knockouts. With a win over Tufan Nchukwi, he's demonstrated improved fight IQ and composure, indicating a promising future in the light heavyweight division. 10. Makhachev, flyweight. This British-born Dagestani prospect is one of the most anticipated newcomers in recent years. With a perfect 7-0 record and a reputation for dominant grappling, Makhachev is quickly poised to make waves in the flyweight division. His relentless pace, suffocating wrestling, and submission skills have drawn comparisons to Khabib Nurmagomedov, and he's eager to prove himself against the UFC's elite. The future of the UFC is in good hands. These 10 rising stars are poised to redefine the sport, pushing boundaries and igniting passions with every step they take inside the Octagon. Their journeys have just begun, and the best is yet to come. Thanks for joining us on this exploration of the UFC's rising stars. Remember to subscribe to our channel for more in-depth analysis, exciting predictions, and exclusive content from the world of mixed martial arts. We'll see you soon, right here, where the next generation of champions is born.